And be careful, and especially beware of those individuals who are slaves in their minds. They are generally traitors, demotivators, and lazy.
No change without war. That's not a warning, that's a declaration. And when Ibrahim Traoré said it, the world went silent, because this speech changes everything.
1 year ago today that we proclaimed right here the popular progressive revolution. This took place during the days of patriotic commitment. This year, God has willed that we celebrate this proclamation during the same days of patriotic commitment. Last year's theme was centered around order and discipline. This year, the theme is more focused on local consumption. But in any case, order and discipline remain the foundation and strength of a revolution. No revolution succeeds in disorder, anarchy, or indiscipline. And revolution is more than just a necessity. It is an urgent necessity for us. It is a fundamental truth that no nation, especially the less developed nations across Africa, can ever truly claim to be on the path to sustainable development except through a systemic revolution. That is why I say that revolution is an urgent necessity for us. And some may ask the question, what is revolution, especially our progressive popular revolution? Certainly, for more than a year now, many people have made efforts to teach the ideology, to spread the ideology, but we have decided to produce a manifesto that will be available in the coming days, in which the main outlines of our revolution are set out regarding several social domains of our homeland. Beyond all that, the revolutionary is someone who must possess several qualities. He is not a perfect man, but he must have several qualities. So many qualities that I will focus on, 3 main qualities that a revolutionary must have. The revolutionary is someone who loves his homeland and loves devoted to peace and justice. And to love your homeland, you must love everyone who lives with you. As long as you are not isolated, in a forest or a desert, all alone with no other human nearby, you should, through your behavior, your words, and your actions, preach love around you, within your community, and especially with your fellow citizens. And above all, you must love all the peoples of the world who cherish peace and justice. And every individual who chooses to speak openly about love, therefore, will naturally and inevitably begin to cultivate a sense of global solidarity, the practice of mutual aid, and a lasting state of peace. These are values that a revolutionary must embody. Next, a revolutionary must seek knowledge. An ignorant person cannot be a revolutionary. Someone who stagnates, who is narrow-minded, cannot be a revolutionary. The revolutionary seeks knowledge because it is through knowledge that we revolutionize our lives. The revolutionary must seek to know history, to know their roots, to know their forebears, their ancestors, where they come from, what the interaction was between their ancestors and the rest of the world. The revolutionary must coldly analyze the present, the actions and behaviors of all the peoples of the world, of the world's leaders. Carefully analyze the present and understand how they should behave in the future. That is why I often say the revolutionary is the one who seeks to know history, who cross-references historical facts with the present in order to project themselves into the future. As long as you do not have this ability to seek knowledge of your identity, your origins, your roots, to coldly analyze the present without emotion, you will not be able to project yourself into the future because you will never understand the world. And the revolutionary is the one who seeks all kinds of knowledge. Through what we do every day, what we eat, We should seek to have the scientific knowledge to reproduce what others may have already sought and found or tried to create, so that we can participate in the life of our nation, so that we can make life easier for our fellow citizens. So at all costs, a revolutionary must seek knowledge, whether it is ideological, political, or philosophical, whether it is scientific knowledge. In any case, the revolutionary must not be ignorant. If you are a seller of glasses, or if you wear glasses, as a revolutionary, you should therefore think about making these glasses here. If you wear imported shoes, as a revolutionary, you must find the contacts and everyone who sells these shoes so that we can create them here. If you are a revolutionary and you carry a weapon, you should, at all costs, try to manufacture the weapon here. That is the spirit of a revolutionary. And finally, I would say, among these qualities, that the revolutionary is that person, someone who, beyond the deep affection and care he must have around him, someone who, beyond the wisdom and understanding he must seek. The revolutionary is the one who stands firm in the face of the people, or the leader who seeks to oppress him. The revolutionary firmly opposes the oppressor. He firmly opposes those who seek to dominate. He opposes imperialism. The revolutionary opposes those who do not love their homeland. The revolutionary cannot love a traitor. That is a reality. And the revolutionary fights his imperialists and his traitors through, first and foremost, the strength of ideas, the strength of arguments. And how does one gain the strength of ideas and arguments? It is through the knowledge he seeks and acquires before moving on to any other form of struggle. Being a revolutionary is not easy. It is not something you simply proclaim. It is those around you, through your behavior and your actions, who will be able to define you as a revolutionary. A revolutionary does not dwell on superficial matters without seeking to know, to understand, before speaking out. Knee-jerk reactions are not revolutionary. Emotional reactions to certain topics are not revolutionary. It is a state of mind that must lead us out of our underdevelopment, change our lives, improve our living conditions, and participate in improving the living conditions of all those around us whom we claim to love. Everywhere, we must strive to make the revolution in the image of our fighting forces who are revolutionary. Since the very beginning, we have been approached by several national armies, offering to help us with additional fighters in this relentless and difficult struggle against terrorism. But because of our intrinsic values, we said no, we will fight in Burkina Faso. By the way, I salute all those friends of Burkina Faso who were willing to help us in this struggle. But thanks to the revolutionary capacity of our fighting forces, we decided to fight in Burkina Faso, and today we are winning the challenge. The fighting forces are making good progress on the ground, reclaiming territory that was once the enemy's sanctuary. We see them fleeing with their families, but we told them at the end of the year, to these enemies the message has truly changed. Flee Burkina Faso or die. No forest will be a hiding place. The forests will become furnaces for them. Those who stubbornly choose to remain on Burkinabe soil, who wish to kill Burkinabe people, will face only one fate. We will fight them. For the cleverest among them who can still hear us, it is time to lay down their arms and flee Burkina Faso. Or if not, they should expect to cross swords with our armed forces, who will crush them. We are making good progress, and every day that God gives us, we move forward. We are gradually reclaiming territory. And in several areas, we are at our borders and have established ourselves there. Let everyone in the administration, in all spheres, be as revolutionary as our fighting forces. In your everyday ways of doing things, you must bring new ideas that innovate. If you keep doing what we've been used to doing for decades and expect a new result, then, as someone once said, you are crazy. Change your methods, revolutionize your lives, revolutionize your ways of doing things, propose new ideas. It is through this that we will succeed in our development challenge. Distance yourself from all those who want to discourage you. Stay away from all those who do not love this country, who do not believe in this country. And be careful, and especially be aware of those individuals who are slaves in their minds. They are generally traitors, demotivators, and lazy. Stay away from these individuals. Be revolutionaries every day and everywhere you are, in everything you do. Innovate, bring something new for the well-being of your community, for those you love the most, that is your fellow Burkinabe, and also participate out of love for the well-being of all people who cherish peace and justice. Because as I have said, revolutionaries will fight against oppressive peoples. They will fight against all those who seek to dominate us. Be proud to be the ones writing the history of the revolution in Burkina Faso, in an Africa plunged into the dark fate of democracy imported from these imperialists. And we must be the flame that ignites the minds of other Africans to take the path of revolution, so that together we can give new life to our Africa and see Africa shine in this world. Those who always seek to plunge us into darkness. So I wish you a very good start to the term. And above all, may this term be even more revolutionary than previous terms, and may this year be more revolutionary than the last. Good luck to everyone. May God bless our homeland. May God bless our fighting forces on the ground and protect them in their noble mission to reclaim our national territory. Long live the National Armed Forces. Long live Burkina Faso, homeland or death, we shall overcome.